So there's a question that's been coming up a lot inside of Convology Plus of people using HighLevel. So we're talking a lot about HighLevel in our community. People are implementing it for their businesses, either migrating to HighLevel or starting something fresh. And one of the big questions lately is all about products. And there's some confusion around the idea of, wait a minute, what is a product? Where do products originate? I've got courses in a community, I've got communities, I have these products I'm selling in my e-commerce store or something that I'm selling inside of a funnel. What is the terminology I should be using and how do all of these things relate to each other? So in this video, I want to walk you through each of these product types and ultimately show you how they're really all just products. So here inside of my test business, I'm under payments products. And you can see here I have some products created. I actually created a video for Convology Plus members a few days ago, and this is what I used inside of that tutorial. So here you can see that we've got products that have a membership flag next to them, ones that have communities next to them, and then we have products that have no little flag or label next to them at all. Now, these are all products. However, they're products that have originated and that are attached to a different section inside of HighLevel. So let me walk you through real quick the kind of general idea of how all of this works. So we have products here at the top. This is like our umbrella. This is the macro level products under sites payments products. Now we have the three types. We have the kind that are created inside of memberships, or a better word for this that I wish HighLevel would change the word membership to course offer, because these come from courses. So if you create a course or an offer inside of a course, which is what I'm going to show you in a couple minutes, this is what creates the membership offer. Then over here, we have what are called community products. This is if you add a course product that you've made, because right here, the word courses, this is actually also called products. So I can see why some people get confused. If only HighLevel would have changed their terminology. Inside of communities, if you add a product to your learning tab right here, the learning tab, this is going to create a product, if you assign a price to it, inside of this mothership product section under payments products. So if you go into the learning tab and you add a course product and you assign a price to it, remember, not a course by itself is not a thing that you charge for. You add the course into an offer, and the offer is what becomes the product. In the community, you add courses, which are horribly named products, into the learning tab, right? And that becomes the course inside there, and that also creates the product eventually, if I could spell. All right, so, and then I'm going to put down to here, and this becomes product. Now, not to further confuse you, over here, we can just have normal products. Now, these are all going to be products, but the reason I just call these products is because if we just go into here, right, into sites, or rather payments products, and we just hit create a product, that is what I'm talking about over here. This is just going in and like directly, we'll just call this direct products. These are the ones without the label next to them. So we'll say no label. Memberships have the membership label. Communities have the community label. You get the idea. So now let me walk you through kind of the origination of those products. So you see here we have Doug's offer, and it's called, or it has the membership flag. This really should have the course offer flag. If I come into memberships and I go into courses and I go into offers, you see Doug's offer right here. If I click into this, I've assigned a price here to this offer. I've created the offer, given it a price. Now I can sell this offer by itself here if I click on edit checkout. That's the direct path. They're actually improving that quite a bit in an upcoming update. Regardless if I sell it through there or if I sell it through a funnel, it's the same product that's been created over under payments, products. It's in here. I'm going to create one with you to show you what I mean there. So under memberships, courses, offers, I'm going to make one and we're going to call it YouTube demo offer. I'm going to click create offer. We're going to call this YouTube demo offer. Now, here's the confusing part. This word products really should be called courses because that's literally what it is, but it's called products up here as well. But we'll just add a random course in here, course A, doesn't matter. Or we can attach multiple. We'll just attach all of them. We'll just put all of them in there. It doesn't matter. The offer is the product in the products section, and the products here are the courses you've added to it. Again, this is why people get confused. And now when we change it to be a paid for product, we're going to get this added to the products section under payments products. So let's just say that this is going to be $9.99 because it's all these courses, and we'll click create. Terrific. Now, whether I click this edit checkout button or I sell it through a funnel, if I go to payments, products, here it is, YouTube demo offer, and it's flagged as membership because I made it under members, courses, offers. Again, hopefully you're following the terminology. Now, let's take a quick look at communities. So if I go back to memberships, but I go to communities and groups, and then I go into one of my communities, let's log in here. Then I go to the learning tab at the top. I can add a course to the learning tab. This is actually my favorite place to add, to offer courses to people if you have a private community. So I'll come into here and I'll say, yep, I want to offer a course to my private community, but here's where things get a little bit different. So if I come back in under courses offers, these offers are not what's here. What's here under these two, you see marathon course and membership. First off, they're the only ones left that aren't here. So if I were to remove these, they'd be available. The only two remaining are these two. These, though, are the actual courses. Again, this is the thing that should change, this word products. It's a stupid name. But here's all 5 of those. And if I come back into the community, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's all 5 of them. So if I wanted to add one of them, let's say this marathon course demo, and I called it buy now, I could say this is a one-time, let's say, that way we can know what this is. Let's put a weird price like $777 and hit add course. Now anyone that has access to this private community could purchase this for $777. If we come back here under payments, products, now we have one called communities, price $777. So you saw me make it in real time, same date and everything. That's how that product got added. Now, if you go into this product under pricing and then go into the price point under additional options, there's a little toggle here called membership offer. That's important because if you sell this product anywhere outside of, in this particular case, the 777 one that we added right here, if I sell that product anywhere else but in here, it will not automatically grant somebody access to the product. It's a little bit weird like that. This particular learning section of communities has magic powers. If somebody buys this, if they come into the learning tab and they see this, they click on it, a little thing slides out from the left that says, here you go, buy it. It's actually quite nice. I really like it. If someone buys it there, the course gets automatically added to their account and they can access it in the learning tab because they bought it. It's probably also in their course section. However, if I take this product and let's say I go to sites, funnels, let's go ahead and create a new funnel just for the sake of the tutorial here. We'll call this our YouTube demo. If I add a step, we'll call this our checkout YouTube demo, create funnel step. Like you typically would, and I have other videos like this on my channel, like you typically would, you'd in the checkout step or the step where they can actually buy the thing, you would go to products and you would add a product to your funnel. So I'll click add product. And now here are all the products. Again, these are not the products in your community. These are not even the products that are just created. Well, they're definitely not the products that are just created under memberships. Let's open up a third tab here. They're not the ones created under courses products. They're not the ones added under here, which could be products. So they're not these. They're not these. What are they? They're these under payments products, right? This is the list. So if we come back in here and say, well, I want to sell my YouTube demo offer. There we go. And I want to sell it for the YouTube demo offer price, which was, I think, what did we put? 777 in there. Where's that in here? No, 999. That's the one that's the bundle with all of them. So that's the one that's going to be added automatically. If I hit save, there it is, 999 However, here's where things can get a little bit more wild. I can come back in under payments, under products. I can go into my YouTube demo offer, pricing. I could add another price point. I could sell this offer in a funnel on a Black Friday discount for $7.99. So I could click add another price and be done with it and add another one. If I sell this offer outside of, where to go? Outside of here under site or memberships, offers. If I sell this YouTube demo offer outside of the offer ecosystem, which is accessible by edit checkout, if I sell it outside of this, inside of, say, a funnel, I am not automatically correlating the product under payments products with the offer that contains all of those courses. Unless, now remember, I'm in a funnel here, right? Unless I click the price point itself, go to additional options, toggle on membership offer, and associate it with a membership offer. You don't see YouTube demo course under here. Why? Well, because it's drafted. Let me go ahead and publish it. So if you don't see yours there, that's why. Come back over here, give this a little refresh. And now additional options membership, there it is, YouTube demo offer. Now, when I sell this inside of a funnel for like a Black Friday deal or as part of a checkout step in a webinar funnel that I'm making, I have videos about that on my channel as well. This now gets associated with the offer over here. One more here gets associated with this, which contains all of these courses in it, which when purchased gives somebody access to the products inside of their course section under the client portal. So now coming full circle, we have our general products. We have our products we can create by themselves that can sell anything, right? These are just created under products. This is typically like selling a service or maybe like a PDF or a digital product you've just created. Under our memberships, under courses, products are the courses themselves. The offer is what sells the course. The offer becomes a product under sites, payments. There's our product there. In your community group, called groups, so I'm going to put the word group over here. In our community groups, in the learning tab, if we add a course into the learning tab and we add a price point to it to sell it, we have thus created a product, and all of these products, this one, and this one, are all ultimately the same thing. They're just, think of them as basically like vessels for what you've attached them to. If I sell this product here down at the bottom, if I sell this through my offer, then I've granted access to the courses I've attached to it. If I sell this product through the learning tab, then I've basically just sold the courses that are in the learning tab. And if I've sold this product over here, I'm selling anything really, but I can attach these products here under memberships to those products, and then it just sold like normal and it grants access to the same thing, if that makes sense. Hopefully this has brought you a little bit of clarity. If you had no idea this like rat's nest existed, you'd be like, mind blown. What did you do to me, Doug? You broke me. But hopefully if you were at the step where you're like, wait a minute, products, what is this? Where are they from? Why do I have products that say membership and community? Hopefully this has brought you a little bit of clarity. If you have additional questions, feel free to leave a comment. If you need additional help, check out Convology Plus. And if you'd like to learn more about products and selling products inside of funnels and creating community courses and things like that, definitely check out this video. Where is it? Up here. That's the video that you should watch next.